All right, friends, are you ready to start digging into my stash again to see what I have? I am, as I need to. Last year we went through my seasons. You know, we had spring and summer, winter, fall. We got through those. Now I have other categories in my space that I need to spend some time on looking through. What am I going to keep? What could probably go, and move on from there. The purpose of this is you saw I did a little bit of shopping at the end of the year, and now I'm feeling overwhelmed in my space, which is not a good thing. It makes me less creative. It just kind of is a mess. So we're going to start in my second row of cubes. So last time we went through 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that 4 cubes? I think so. This next set of cubes I have is kind of by manufacturer. So I have my seasons, I have my manufacturer, and then I have some that are boy, girl, zoo. I've got sports, I've got outdoors, I've got things like that. So different kind of categories. And I do know to go to those categories when I'm looking for something. I hardly ever go to my manufacturer section. So and these have ended up here because I haven't been sure where to put them. You know, they don't scream spring or say summer all over them. But we're going to kind of look at that. Some of them do say boy to me, or I can only say that one because I didn't realize how much cocoa vanilla I had. I love me some cocoa vanilla. Their paper is beautiful. The designs are beautiful. I don't naturally go to them. So they're going to work themselves into their rotation for sure this year, once I saw the deliciousness that I have. So today I'm actually just going from A to cocoa vanilla. And then from there, I think it started Echo Park. And I don't know. It could very well have gotten out of order from me buying, putting things in, and that type of thing. But today I thought I would go through this first portion before I get to some creating, because I do have some things I want to put away. And I thought that this would just, help get that muscles moving. So it starts out with Asuka Studios. Now, Asuka is adorable. It reminds me a lot of, gosh, what's the one that Terry Rice uses all the time? I know I have some of that as well. Mente. Reminds me a lot of Mente. I don't have a whole lot of Asuka. I've got this envelope, and I guess more than I thought I did again. So I've got 3 envelopes here. This first collection here is called Forest Friends, and really this I bought for the girls. Actually it was just Quinny at that time, because this is even have a date on. Well, this says 2018. I haven't had it that long, I can tell you that. But it's cute. It's one of those cute collections that I can see me using for the girls. Let me see if I can. There, that might be a little better. So let's go ahead and look. So this again is the Forest Friends collections. I have this little bit of ephemera. 2018. This one is called Tea Time. I definitely have tea time photos I could use. Ooh, nice wood grain. Like this I could see, like I'm going to keep it the way it is right now, but this one, as soon as I look at it, I see cutting it in half, although it's unfortunate with that clock there. Maybe cutting it a little bit more, and then, using that little tea time and something else with it. But this wood grain is beautiful. Beautiful. Where I could see myself using just this wood grain. So that's 2 of those. We have this one here called Cutouts. Surprising. So here's a sheet that you would fussy cut out your own things. I'm not a big person on these wings. I probably would not use them. I'm also not a really big, say, feather fan. Love the little tents. Adorable. Yeah, like, see the flying letters? I would cut the wings off. Not my thing. Doesn't mean that it's bad. Just not my thing. Oh, and the back of that's very pretty. That could be, that's like a almost a 49 in market paper, right? Where you could just do your own thing here and embellish it up and it's done for you. So it looks like I've got 2 of those. Now I can't tell you if I bought this as a collection kit, if I bought pieces. I really don't remember. I'll look at that, would even be like this. It says memory on there, but you know, we've gone to places where they have that little placard outside. That would be cute. This one is called Accessories. Don't see myself using that whatsoever. Nope, nope, not me. But a beautiful white wood grain. So now it looks like we go into a different collection. So there you see, I mean, in all honesty, with what I have here with this collection, let's call it what it is. I have these 5 pieces of paper. So in general, what would that be? 1 or 2 layouts at the 2 at the most. You know, and I've got that ephemera. So what's preventing me from using it? The abundance of things that I have that I want to use. So love this. No reason to get rid of it. I'll have to keep this. Let me see something. So I have, at one point, I did go ahead and write down all my collections. At one time, did a count of my glue and things like that. So like an inventory. I haven't kept up on that, obviously. This Forest Friends is not even in my Asuka Studios, so I'm going to go ahead and make sure that I write it down. Not that I needed this to get in the way, but let's go ahead for a true inventory, right? Okay, the next one I have here, this is called Berry Sweet. And again, this would have been something that it's not on here, that I would have picked up because of the girlies. And it's not even a collection. I mean, I have this one piece of it. Where I would have picked it up, I don't know, but I'm sure I looked at it and went, oh, that's the cutest. And the back is a great gingham, but I'm sure I bought it to cut this up for embellishments. Do I even write this down? That's not a collection in my mind. Okay, we have this one here called Moon Bunny. I've seen this around, Moon Bunny Celebration. Again, this is not my thing. Nope. The fish, nope. The whole like celestial, that is not something that I am interested in. This is from 2023. I probably very much bought it for this piece. This is very, very pretty to me. And the only one, don't have anything else with this collection, just this piece of paper. Now we've got some Sparkly Sky. This is from 2020. And this is just lavender sparkly sky. Just a beautiful background. Great background piece of paper. Oh, and even this is a beautiful background piece of paper. I may have to, I do not have, some of my friends, you know, like have a background section. What I have as far as a background section goes is I have wood grain. I have gingham. I said wood grain, I said gingham. I have some ledger type papers. And so basically then I have, say, my Bella Besties or my Doodlebug petite prints. I have Echo Park plain paper that I buy to match certain collections. So I'm going to have to think, you know, I wouldn't think to go look for this. And this is a really dreamy, pretty background. So I'm kind of bummed. I mean, I don't want to get rid of it. It's pretty. So look at, here's one. Here's a bright sparkly sky. This is again from 2020. I'm sure I probably bought these like in a cherry on top last minute deals or something, or like their daily deals or their clearance section, and got them for a steal because I just thought they were pretty backgrounds. I mean, even that's pretty. Look at that yellow with the stars. Now we have some Gingham Love from 2021. I've got 3 of these. Does this say? It just says apple. And the back is like a sweater. I do like these sweater ones. And I think I've got a whole pack of sweater in there that I should probably move these to, but I'm not sure. I do like both. I'd have to say both sides, but probably primarily I do like 2 in 1. Should I put this with all my other gingham paper? All my other gingham paper is just Echo Park. As I'm talking through this, please leave me your suggestions below. Like, what would you do in this situation when you see those beautiful sparkly sky papers? And I have them with, you know, this brand manufacturer, but I really don't have a plan for them. I just know I want to use them for a background. Where would that go for you? Do you have an idea? I mean, I'm open to obviously hearing and mulling things out, because a change needs to happen. This sits here and I don't remember it. I just don't. You know, the sweater type, you could think more, okay, maybe put that with winter time, right? That would be more winter, but would I use it without its other one to match it? Or I don't even know. I couldn't even tell you. I love it. I'm going to keep it. But what's going to make me go to it? I'm going to kind of mark, so I'm going to put in here backgrounds, Gingham Love, and we're going to do those cloudy ones, right? Sparkly Sky, Lavender, and Bright. I've got to make a note somewhere. Okay, so we've got the apple. We've got what is called natural. Just 2 of those. Oh, and this is more like burlap, like that. That would be a great background, right? And so is the gingham. There's nothing wrong with the gingham. Then we have black and white. That doesn't really look black to me, though. I have 3 of those, and that's going to end this envelope. And okay, then the back of this is like a gray sweater. And I don't know, but it looks like it's changing to me. Like, this looks more like a blue, if you ask me, but okay, so we wrote down that we've got some Gingham Love and Sparkly Sky. Let me know what you would do with those. I'm probably going to have a huge mess behind me as I start to go through these, because it's kind of a big pile. This is going to be a longer video for sure. This is called Dusty Blue Floral, and I do have this listed here. Again, it's just a beautiful floral in the blues paper. And this came out in 2021. So not me. I have designed with 3/4 designs before with a clock collection, and I love when I came up with it, because it speaks of, when you see clocks, when I see clocks, it's time. You know, time gone by, memories of times, and I did use it with, I think, older photos. So, but this would not be something that I'm going to sit down and scrapbook my photos today, and I want to look for something bright, fun, cheerful. That's me. I recently confessed to my friends that I have to realize, and I'm totally doing research on scarcity mindset, because that's mine. I have a scarcity mindset, so I keep bringing stuff in because I'm afraid I'm going to run out, when I know it would be impossible for me to run out. But it's just a carryover from when I was a child. And I have to remember I'm not a child anymore. I don't have to have a scarcity mindset. I'm very blessed. My husband and I have full-time jobs. We've got 3 great kids. We've got a lot going on for us. I need to step out of that scarcity mindset and live in the now and enjoy the now, and stop worrying about gathering, that whole gathering. So working on it. So this I would never use. What's on the back is a nice text print. I would totally use the text print. That's very pretty. This is beautiful to me. These blues on the wood grain, very, very pretty. Now I think, okay, and this is just a blue stripe. I need to find, Quinn's favorite color is blue. So maybe I just need to find some photos of Quinn to use some of this and then let the rest leave my space. A beautiful wreath. This is called, did I even tell you what these names are? I'm so sorry. I just scattered. This is called Bloom and Grow number 6. And this one was called Delicate Blossom number 3. This is called Natural Wreath number 4. For me, love the wreath. Could see myself fussy cutting this. Not a big fan of these like branches sticking out of it. Or the feather. Not a big feather fan. I don't know why. I see them on other people's things and they're beautiful. They're just not what I would choose to create with. And the back of that's just a nice polka dot. So if you can tell, these backs seem like they're just very great backgrounds. This is like that burlap and polka dots. This could be fussy cut. This is Floral Medley number 3. And you see, if I fussy cut this, I would fussy cut out the feathers. Not me. Beautiful piece of paper. And the back is sweater. So we got lots of sweaters. And if you noticed in the background, a lot of these, they have kind of that sweater repeating itself. This is called Garden Delights number 2. Beautiful over here. Not a big fan of this. Don't really care for that. I need to make a decision to get rid of at least one of them, knowing that 2 would never be used. 1 I would probably cut up and use portions of it. Like this could be used to mat photos, or if I wanted to cut out some of these flowers or something like that. Is it ridiculous to think about getting rid of 1? Let me know what you think, because I'd look through this whole stack again then and go, get rid of 1. Even though there's 2 of these, I have lots of this. Scarcity mindset says keep them. You don't know if you're going to have this kind of background again. I know I will. So 1 of these should go. We're gonna start to put them to the side. We'll see. This I love. In the back was that stripe, so I don't need to get rid of 1 of those. This, like I said, I could get rid of 1 of these. This, I would fussy cut the flowers, and the back is the sweater. So I could fussy cut both for flowers. That would not bother me. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of 1 of these. Like I said, I didn't care for that butterfly anyway. Another beautiful wreath with the blue flowers here. A blue sweater. Love that. Hey, I would love a sweater that color. So, even though that was just a couple of pieces of paper, just a couple, I really do think, let me see if it'll fit in this envelope together, that if Asuka can all fit in 1 envelope, I may just have to get another type of envelope out for that, but we'll see when we're done. So we got that. Let's put that there. Oh, and then this would be the last one. So we very well maybe to combine that all in 1. This is a little bit of Dusty Rose. So it's like the blue, but this is Dusty Rose. I have used this before, and I do believe I used it. There were, yeah, these were some cute little, so these are cut aparts, and I used them for Quinn at one point. I don't remember the layout, but I do remember using it. So let's take that, put that there. Dusty Rose collection. another wreath. Beautiful. This is in the pinks. This is called Dusty Rose Wreath number 1. No. Nope. No, thank you. I'm going to get rid of one of those. This is beautiful. I love that with that wood grain in the background. Beautiful flowers. Those pinks and blues are lovely. And I like that. So I would keep these. This is dreamy like to me with the bokeh back there and the flowers and just very, very pretty. This is called Blush Beauty in the back. I like both sides of this, so I would keep. Oh, and I only have one of them, so there you go. That must be one I used. Rose and Romance. This is very pretty. Again, could fussy cut these all and be very happy with that. In the back is another sweater. Never really noticed that, to tell you the truth. So we already fussy cut one of these. In the back, yellow sweater. We have got, this is called Good Morning, and this is all of the pieces to fussy cut for embellishments. Yeah, I like both. I like that side too. So I would keep one to cut apart and one to maybe create on. This is from, these are made in Japan, 2022. And I don't know if you know, but yeah, this is Memory Place. So I have some Memory Place collections as well. Not many. Again, it's going to be more of that dreamy. This is going to have to go in a, let's see, I could probably keep it in there. That's a snug fit. I don't know if that'd be better to go in a bag or... Okay, for now. So the next few collections I have are basic gray. I don't have a lot of basic gray. I feel like I was... So when I started scrapbooking, I would go to Archivers and buy single sheets of paper, right? Then I found Noel Mignon, and I would get kits from Noel Mignon, and I loved them. I, for a very, very short time, got kits from Studio Calico, did not like them. I, a couple of times, ordered kits from scrapbook.com. Used to, I think, have like a seasonal kit. I'd order those. But Basic Gray was not a company that I was like, oh, Basic Gray's coming out with something. Until Basic Gray announced that they were going out of business. Then it was like, oh my goodness. Scarcity mindset, scarcity mindset. I have to get that. I'm not going to be able to get it anymore. I have to find Basic Gray. So some of this is going to be like, you bought this. Is it something you're even going to use? So this says it's, hey boy. Let's see. See, I've got another Asuka, but I've got it in my Fair Carnival section because it's called Enjoy the Ride. So we need to look for Basic Gray. And if you'll notice, my alphabet isn't as refined as it should be. Because I might have put it with out of business. See, I one time had my no longer in business, Basic Gray. Okay, so we'll see what we've got here. I've got scraps. This, I believe, these scraps, I think, are from a paper pad. This Hey Boy paper pad. I used a ton of this for my son. And honestly, I look at this and these deep, rich colors, I still like. This to me, I like. I would not, I have no reason to, here's that. I like this. This to me is a keep. So what do we have here? So this doesn't look, I wonder if any of them have, did I take the paper pad apart? I don't think so. I think I still have the Hey Boy paper pad, but this looks a lot like it. But so basic gray, I like this. Nice green. I like that orange. Love that. The bingo cards, how fun. Ooh, that hurts your eyes, but the trains. My husband works for the railroad. This is good looking. It's got the cassette tape, and I wouldn't even know how to describe these, but I like them. I like the colors. These aren't, so I don't know if they were from a paper pad or not. And I'm going to have to look, because I think I do. And if I don't, I'll tear up what I have left of the paper pad and put it right in here with this. Not funny, the monkeys. And the back side's great. Love the diagonal stripe. Love me this. And that wood grain is fantastic. That chevron I like. So I like all of this. The plaid, the circles, another wood grain. I like all this. So why haven't I used it? Because I've gotten more into scrapbooking the girls, I can tell you that. It's like I was scrapbooking when Georgie was little. I took a little hiatus. I came back. He was a little bit older and more into sports and like that. And didn't get to scrapbook as much as I do now, obviously, because my kids are grown. And getting back into it as much as I'm into it, it's the girls. I could tell you that. But I like this. And maybe someday when I'm retired, we can go back to it, right? So this says, J'adore, fresh cut ephemera, fact and fiction. So, are these just like, you could use them as cut aparts, right? Photos, things like that. We've got the fresh cut ephemera, and it looks like they have some acetate as well as vellum in there. Do we have a year on this one? I don't see it off the top of my head, so 2013. And I would bet you I probably got a lot of what this is in either Noel Mignon or one of my scrapbooking kits. So, because we have some J'adore stickers. We've got fresh cut, persimmon. That was a really pretty autumn collection. And look, I've got alphas, 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 a couple of scraps. I'm going to keep these alphas with us just because they are with the collections. But I have a butt ton of alphas. I have a ton from October Afternoon. I forget what they all are, but I'll have to go through those someday because I have so many. I've got some from Jelly Bean Soup. I have more than I would ever use in my lifetime. We saw that with even my thickers. So from the Fresh Cut collection, this is called Violet Garden, just the circles. That is so sweet. That is really, really pretty. This is from 2013. I like that. This is from Fresh Cut called Orchid Alley. Ooh, that's funky, huh? This is called Morning Glory Market from Fresh Cut. Very cute. Okay, now we're in Mon Ami. So as you can see, I've got 3 pieces of this particular collection, and I could totally get, you know, like 1 page out of this or something with these 3 pieces of paper. So we've got Mon Ami, we've got all these buildings in that green background, and then a funky background. Did I say what it was called? Chez moi. Chez moi. Nope, never. Would not use this. This is called Jardin. But I like that. I like that a lot. I love this colors. see, if I didn't have this just by Basic Gray, would I move some? This is from Monami again, and it's called Registrar. A nice ledger background. Look at this is Bicyclette with the bicycles in that background. We've got, I don't know how to say that, P-L-U-I-E, Pluie, Raindrops, and Party at Kelly's, 8 o'clock, bring dessert, life is good. So that's a fun little paper. Now we're into Spice Market. So what I was going to say, this Mon Ami, especially the one piece of paper here that I really, really like, says, screams fall to me. So B-sides, I'm really attracted to the B-sides. Now we have Spice Market. This is called Marjoram. And this is from 2013 again. This is from the B-side. This is called Prom Date. Ooh, these little dots on the background. This is from 2015, 2013. Herbs and Honey, Asparagus. That nice green, 2013. Here's more Herbs and Honey. Look at that fun background with the strawberries. That's really pretty, 2013. We have this nice, like, side of a barn advertisement. Just the plain. So that's, you know, like I said, that's why I think a lot of these Basic Grays I got in Noelle Mignon kits. Let me, tell me down below, do you remember Noelle Mignon? She used to have the type of kits where she would put, it's not like a flavors of the month, it's not like that, but it was collections mixed together. It was pieces of ephemera and trim, and I really liked that collection. At the time, I thought it was really pricey because it was like, and we're talking at least 10 years ago, like $75 a month or something. So it was on the pricey side, but I really enjoyed what I received with it. So this is from Carte Postal. This is called Fremont Street. Very usable piece of paper without a doubt, and I love that too. So, and this is from 2013. Hey You. Oh, so this is Carte Postal collection, Hey You collection, RSVP collection. That's very pretty. And this would look great with that other one with the color. RSVP collection called Streamers. Persimmon. That looks like it would go with that other collection too. Just this rusty color. All the birdies. The leaves. So this would definitely, this would probably definitely be fall. Look at that nice deep blue. I think that, so I'm trying to think again, okay, Jenny, why haven't you moved these to fall then? Because when I think of fall, I think of Echo Park, I think of Simple Stories. And those, I would have to say, Doodlebug, Bella Boulevard, Echo Park, Simple Stories. Those are my 4 collections that I need to create. I don't want to knock any other you know, when I think about other manufacturers or other things that are out there, I love them. Without a doubt, I don't like Echo Park. Ephemera. Nope. No, thank you. Cartabella. Not Cartabella. Cartabella would be the same. And their paste paper is delicious. Bella Boulevard. I love it all. And I can't say that there's something in there that I don't like. Same of Bella. Bella Boulevard and Doodlebug, I mean. And then what did I say? Simple Stories. No, I love it all. I love it all. Just, it depends on the type of collection. Remember at the beginning I was talking about how the vintage may not be for me anymore. I may not be able to, well, I can, of course, but in assessing my habits and what I am attracted to, why are we buying vintage, right? So this is from the Vivine collection. This is from 2014. That's such a pretty, isn't that pretty for a brown? This is called Dandelion Freesia from Vivine. Funky, funky. Now, what is this? Okay, so this is Tim and Beck. This was designed for Studio Calico. So these would have been ones that I just don't know what to do. So I stuck it here with my basic gray, because that can be used with anything. So can that. I like that. Airmail Studio Calico. And another. So. Nothing here that I would say, all right, get rid of it. I do think I could find a use for it. I do think that if I was sent on vacation with this and only this, I could create things. And we're going to keep that the way it is. Now, the other basic gray envelope I have here is, this is the one I panic bought, without a doubt, and it's called Saturday Morning. And let's see, this I should move to my 6x6 pads, but just mark on here that I have it. Just because, you know, that bulk takes up space. So I will just put a mark on here. And then I know where to go look for that. So what came in here? We've got enamel dots. We've got ephemera. This on the back doesn't say what it is. So this is that one they said they were going out of business in 2015? Because this is the collection that I could get the whole collection of, which is why I bought it, because I thought, oh, they're going out of business, I have to get something by them. And then look at how, this is fun. What is this even called? So obviously this makes the florals. Do they give this flower kit? Yeah, so flower kit. So to make flowers, you've got the button, and you've got the nice tool, and then you've got the flowers. We also have this sticker sheet with the frames and circles and tabs, and this sticker sheet. So this I bought as a collection pack. Shopaholic, bonjour. I really need a day between Saturday and Sunday. I do too. Weekend. So let's see what's in here. Saturday morning, this is called Fly the Kite. We've seen this pattern before, haven't we? And this actually says 2016. We've got a nice cloudy sky with tables and umbrellas called Breezy. This is called Mending. Now, I would never probably use I would never go look for a pinned piece of paper. However, this could be a great outline, matting photos, things of that nature, but a really great green. This is so pretty to me. Now, this is me. Pinks and the blues and the yellow's my favorite color. This is the type of paper that fun, whimsical. In the back is a pink. What is this called? Flower Shop. This is called Out and About. I don't see myself using that. Great pink. This is called Groceries. Don't we feel like this is what our tab looks like? Without a doubt. And a nice yellow. That's kind of a bummer. This is called Laundry. That's kind of cute. This reminds me of like a Chamel paper. And the back is showing like laundry baskets. Cute. This is cute. Relax with the polka dots. A red background. bike ride, this nice blue with the circles on the back. Picnic, this nice blue. Love the stripe. Movie night, love me a movie night. This navy blue. Oh, this is a nice cut apart sheet for sure. Although, love that blue. This is called Sleep In. Don't like that at all, but do like that. Here's a cut apart sheet with different cut aparts. And it is called Journaling Cards. And we've seen this pattern definitely other collections. So we've got an alpha in all these different colors. And then what's this one? Oh, another one. 2 alphas. See what I mean about the alphas? I can survive the apocalypse with alphas and dyes that can make my own alphas. So I'm definitely not getting rid of this. Now the next collection, I can tell you, I don't know why, is even in this section on my shelf. It is going to get moved. It's definitely one of my, oh, I love this collection. And it screams spring to me. So I don't know why it would have been where it is. But this is Bella Boulevard. Is this Just Because? I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, Just Because. This says to me, why am I not in spring? Why do you have me here? So we'll remedy that at the end of this one. Obviously, you can tell I stopped going through what I have here. I think I will go back to the main ones, though. I know I have this. We've got all the fun ephemera. See, this could be like springtime, I say, because look at the little bunny. That could be used for Easter. You got the birdhouses and flowers and rainbows. This is spring. I've got a Bella Pop in here. I've got Flourish. These are just the epoxies. I've got the You Are Loved puffy stickers. So I have, and I've used this. I do believe, I'm going to have to look through my scrap room stuff. I've used this collection with the scrap room. And so whatever I have there, I'll pull out and put in here, combine it together. But we're going to go ahead and go through this. I love it. This pretty paper is called Fresh Flowers. Bella Boulevard doesn't put a year on their stuff. But this is just a couple years old, I can tell you that. And then here's the Bella Bestie called Pony. Here's the seed packet, homegrown seeds. In the back is just a nice pink. We've got this little floral called Bloomin' Beauties. Oh, that's a really nice peachy. I wonder what color that would be in the Bella color. Here's A Great Day, and that's all the rainbows and the nice teal. This is adorable. Cute Messengers. And the nice bright pink. We've got the stripe, the Bella stripe on a hello. And then a nice orange. We've got Dancing Daisies with the yellow diagonal stripe. We've got the Sing Me a Song, all the little birdhouses, and the wood grain. We've got stripes called Moments, and clouds on the other side. We've got frame worthy, so all these frames with different icons or words in them, and a bright pink polka dot. We've got borders, so pretty. That nice green on the back. We've got daily details, so we've got tags and 2x2s and 4x6 and 3x4s. Oh, and that nice polka dot on the back. We've got our doohickey sheet with the alpha and stickers. I've got the Chow Chip here. I need to write a note on here real quick that I have the besties, because I'm going to take this out of there. That just takes up room. And I have a place for them. Yeah. And I have the Bella Besties, because having 2 of every single paper isn't enough. We need to add it on. But I use these for other things, so I can't really complain about that. Bella Besties will just go with their Bella Besties. This is going to get moved to my spring section. It should not be here. And honestly, I have cubbies for my, yeah, they are cubbies. They're just in a drawer kind of setup for my Bella stuff. And that's where I have all my Bella ephemera and stuff. I don't keep them with the collections. I throw them all in that drawer. So we'll take care of this one when we're done. The next one I have, Bo Bunny Brighton. Is this Brighton? No, this is Beautiful Things. And I lost my flipping mind over this. I don't know why. I think it was just something different. Something different that had kind of come out. Hadn't seen something from Bo Bunny in such a long time that I really loved. And this was pretty. It is still pretty. Do we have a year on this one? 2021. So I have got the doilies. I've got ephemera. Is it called ephemera? Just says noteworthy. So I'm not sure. I have got puppies. I've got the sticker sheet. And I have used this collection. So I've got scraps. I'm gonna take a drink real quick. Okay, papers. What have we got here? This is called Flower Patch. I love the navy blue. That's very pretty. I like that. Oh, and it's nice grid on the background. Great paper. This polka dot to me is very pretty. This is called Things Dotted. And the green, I don't know if you can tell, but there's like images on the two corners of the flowers. I've got two of those. Really like that. Do not like this. Things Flutter. So this is not me. Tickets with doilies. I don't know if I really like them. Things Beauty. I have two of those. What's on the back? I like that. That's a good background. Garden Party. Again. But I don't mind that. That does not look like it goes with this, though. I mean, yeah, I mean, it can, but the other things look really white to me. This is called Just Beautiful Things. This is cut aparts here. That's a pretty blue. The little bugs and butterflies in cameos, really not my thing. This is called Things Collected. I don't really care for that either. This is, actually, this looks a lot like a piece of paper that is in the last Jen Hadfield collection. Is it Finding Joy? This looks a lot like that. Oh, but I love this. Love the diagonal stripe. I like this very much. This is pretty. Things Wildflowers. Don't really care for that, but I do like that. Things Kaleidoscope. That's a good background, or matting photos, or things like that. This is called Things Brushed. I like this. This is looking way more creamy tone than I remember. Because there's, you know, bright white. It's like you move into it or something like that. But I'm not mad at what I have of this. I do believe I have a 6x8 pad, so I need to write that down. I don't have a cover sheet anymore, it looks like. So where can we put it that we'll remember? Okay. I'm not mad at how much I have of this. I like this. Someday I'll pull it out. And I'm okay with it. Okay. Next we have the one I mentioned called Brighton. And now this one I lost my mind over because it was That's right when the end of American Crafts. See, look at this chunk. I got a great deal at Michael's on it, so that's why. And so overbought and underused without a doubt. Okay, so we've got ephemera, pretty. We've got alphas. We've got 6x12 stickers. And do these look like, yeah, they're clear stickers. Not my favorite. We've got these clear sticker pack. I think it's all florals. Yeah, it's all florals. We've got the sticker book. This is nice how it goes through the colors. I like that. We have bought puffy stickers and chipboard. I like the tea set. So we've got enough ephemera. I have used the collection before, so I do have scraps. But let's see what we have here. Oh, okay. This is called Brighton, and this is just the cut-apart cards. In the back is a nice green gingham. I would keep both of those. This is called Vintage Rose. Isn't that beautiful? It's beautiful. I love it. Will I use it? I'm going to keep just one of them. Even though that's a good background. I like this promenade. I like the color. And the back is a little dainty yellow floral. I like that, so I'll keep that. This is called Garden Party. And the back is just a nice pink. See, I don't see myself using that, but I would use the pink, so we're gonna let one go. I love this piece of paper. It's called Memoir. I have 3 of them. Yeah, I'm not surprised because I really liked this paper. The back is just, it looks kind of like a cork board with pink hearts. I used this paper before and I love how I used it. It's called Grosvenor Square. I'm gonna keep it because I like the dark side. Come to the dark side. This is called Debutante. We've got Memento, so we've got a sheet of tags with more tags. I'm gonna keep both of them because that's a great thing for your buck paper. I don't care for this ornate, but I like that blue. Keepsake. I don't like either side of that. The wallpaper. Don't like that. I like this, called Bow. It's a pretty plaid. Posy, that's cute, the posies, with a light pink on the back. I like the Argyle. This is called Mayfair. I want a sweater like this. And I really like the other side too. I like that tiny blue polka dot. Oh, I obviously use this for an outside. Yeah, I could use it to back photos or something. Don't really care for this. This is called Cutesy. Oh. I do like the Love Match paper here. The polka dots. Do I like it 3 worth? No. Another one that I probably, maybe I'd cut some out. I'm going to only keep one. Green. I could see framing with that. Ballroom. The pink, the back side is what I would use, that pink. We've got trimmings, which is borders. And the purple on the back. Oh, look, I've trimmed it. That's what's in the scraps. I don't care for this. This is called hydrangea, and I love hydrangeas. I'm going to keep one of them because I like the back, but I don't need two of them. This is called Gala, and that's freaky to me, but I like the green, so we're going to let one go. And then I've got the Salutations, which is 4x6 cards. I don't need two of those. That pink is a little much. So let's see, how did we do here? I feel like I did okay here. And on this one, I have to make the note as well that I know I have a 6x8 paper pad. Okay. Now the next collection, now we're getting into Cartabella. And the next collection, I can tell you, I have bought, given away, bought, given parts of it away, bought, and really need to make a decision about it because for some reason, I am not attracted to this collection. And I know people are going to think I'm crazy. It is one that a lot of people loved. This is Hello Again by Caitlin Schaefer. This is from 2013. So this is a really pared down amount of what was in here. I've got these typewriters, adorable. There's typewriters in other collections. I don't care for that. This, I think I have it turned to the sides I would use. This is called Hello Chevron. It's just that multicolor here. Chevrons on the back. I would use that, but I don't love it. These I like to cut apart, to use as embellishments. And that's a nice watercolor green called Hello Floral. Love the stripe. Love the stripe. Called Stripes. And I've got two of those. Maybe I need to put this in my use it or lose it. Like for instance, this will not get used. So we're going to go ahead and put that in the donate pile. I'm going to keep these these 4 pieces of paper and the sticker sheet, and it's going in my little container next to my desk that it needs to be used or losed. It just does. I don't go to it. I don't think about it. Well, I think about it when I see it and say, why do you have this? You don't like it. Now we have Here, There, and Everywhere, and I'm pretty sure I bought this in a warehouse sale. Got enamel dots. I don't know if I have a 6x6 on this. I'll have to check. But I know I've got some pieces of paper over there that I need to include in here. And I think I have a scrap room kit that I need to include in here. So let's see. I could fussy cut these. What I find about myself is I really don't like the black backgrounds with the flowers. I don't know why. When I see them, I'm attracted to them right away. I look at them and I think, you know, that pop of color is beautiful. But this is not something that I'm attracted to. However, I love the pink polka dot called Bright Floral. Here we've got some cutter parts. 3x4 cutter parts. Could definitely cut those apart. Making memories. That's pretty. This is called 3x4 journaling cards. We've got this one here, the tiny florals, and it looks like a red stripe called Sweet Stripes. We've got lots of cameras here with a pink gingham on the back, or pink blocks. What would you call that? Making memories. We've got 4x6s, 3x4s. I don't know what those would be. So the 3x3s, or 3x2s, 2x2s. The back's very pretty. 4x6 journaling cards. The bee is very cute, but I like that yellow gingham called Blissful Bees. This is a very pretty floral. The green is even more beautiful. It's called Wildflower Blooms. Here we have lots of 2, 4, 6, 8, 2x2 squares. Very cute. And that pretty floral. Another pretty floral that's almost exactly the same, a little bit bigger. Another pretty green on the back called Bunches of Beauty. We've got all the traveling vehicles with the black background. I'm not keeping this. This is called Adventure Awaits. 4x4 cut aparts. And the swags, very cute. The blue daisies. This is the one I think that I got over there that I have to put in here. I like that, the blue daisies. And I love the yellow polka dot. And then here I have the solids to go with it. And we don't need to keep that cover with there because it's obviously what it is. What pretty colors, huh? And I have a sticker sheet. So we have that. And then here, there, and everywhere. Doesn't that say travel to you? But honest to goodness, nothing in here but the paper I got rid of with all the vehicles on it really says travel to me. Like, this should be in your travel section because that's the only time you would use it. No, this is just a nice everyday collection. So that's going to get put away in just my Cartabella section now. I could say that is spring, right? But see, that's where I get confused, and that's why I brought it up. It's like, okay, this is just in Cartabella. Because when I think spring, I want to see some bunnies and little creatures and stuff like that. That's because Easter's coming. But this doesn't scream summer either. So that's why it's just in Cartabella. The next one we have is my favorite things. And I'm going to cut it off after this one because this has already been going on for way too long. And it's because I yabbers too much. So the next one will be what I have in Cocoa Vanilla. So my favorite things, this is from 2023, so it's pretty new. I am a huge Mary Poppins fan. We've got the lovely hats. I don't see using that, but the green is beautiful. We've got our 3x4 cut aparts. Look at, I'd cut up those books. This little teapot. This stack of teapots. Very pretty. Our 3x4 cards. And that back, I don't really like that. Is that, it's not a fleur-de-lis, but it's something. 3x4 cards. Very pretty florals. Love the blue though. This is called Favorite Things Floral. Now we have all the windows. And the pink and white stripe Views of Life. 4x6 cards. See, practically perfect. You are simply and utterly the best. Practically perfect in every way. That's cute. Can you imagine just cutting around that? That's very pretty. I don't care for that. 4x6 cards. The butterflies are a bit too much to me. I would cut them up if I wanted to use any of them. The back of this is great though, especially for a mat, and then you'd have some butterflies to cut up. This is called Perfect Butterflies. This is, it's okay. But this green is lovely. Dainty doily. No reason for these cars. I would not see myself using that. Nor do I see myself using that. I don't care for that. Taxi of Adventure. I don't care for the umbrella papers. I do use parts of them, you know, when the kids are out playing in the rain, but that blue is beautiful. Simple showers. The bikes, I could do without them. And I don't care for that. Enjoy the ride. We've got, are these 3x3s? 3, 6, 9? Yeah, 3x3s. How cute. Look at this. That's adorable. And again, we've got my stack of books and books. Love it. We've got the little phone booth, and the back is stripes called Timeless Telephone. And the books was 3x3 journaling cards, and then we've got the solids to go along with it. Great colors. Very pretty, and that. So I'm going to call it at this. Like I said, probably because I yammer too much, but I really am curious what you think, what you would do. Any of these collections that I've shown, would you say, hey, you should put this there? Or what are your thoughts when I'm thinking what I'm doing? I'm curious. I love watching these videos when other people go through their stash. So let me know what you think. Thank you for spending your time with me. I appreciate it. Please like, comment, and subscribe. God bless, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.